everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. Thank you so much for joining me again for another video. Today, Jen and I are going to watch Solo, a Star Wars story. We just finished up watching The Mandalorian. I thought when I ran my poll on Patreon that everyone was going to say for us to start the Clone Wars, but actually finishing up Solo and the sequel trilogy beat out watching the Clone Wars. So we're going to finish off the sequel trilogy right after Solo, and then we're going to get started on Clone Wars. Some of my patrons are saying that we should go ahead and just get the sequels out of the way because we can kind of knock that out over the next couple of weeks, whereas Clone Wars might be more of a long-term type of endeavor, so it'd be good to go ahead and just get this done. Solo is kind of like Rogue One in that it's kind of its own story, but it's about Han Solo. It was before he met Luke Skywalker and kind of his origin. At the time, Lucasfilm was doing a kind of an independent Star Wars movie whenever the episodes were taking place. So it'd be like Star Wars Episode 7, Rogue One, Episode 8, Solo, Episode 9, then they were going to do another one, but they didn't, and we'll get into why a little bit later. Going into Solo, how are you feeling about it?
Well, first I want to mention that I too was very surprised about the poll coming back that they wanted us to do the sequels.
Yeah.
I really thought that you guys were going to vote for the Clone Wars. So I was very, very surprised. I am excited because I feel like it's been forever since I watched a Star Wars movie, just because we've been doing Mandalorian for so long. I don't know who's in the sequels. I don't know what the storyline is. I guess we'll see. I'm really, really excited though to be back to the Star Wars movies.
If you would like some voting power in the future to decide what we watch, we're gonna also have a poll to see what my friend Watches is gonna do next. If you would like some voting power in that, consider joining my Patreon. It's a great way to get early access to select videos like this one. It also gives you a voice in what we watch. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and hop into it. Solo, a Star Wars story.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Come on. Come on.
Is that supposed to be Han Solo?
Yep. Why do you say that?
Well, he's not Harrison Ford.
Right, but it's supposed to be him before all the adventures that we know him from.
I knew something must have gone wrong.
This is nothing. You should see them.
You held onto one of the files.
Han's back!
To buy our way out of the control zone and off Corellia.
Kira, you always said one day we're gonna get out of here. This is it.
Is that the chick that plays Khaleesi?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm ever gonna learn.
What did you say? Everybody stand back!
This is a thermal detonator.
That's a rock.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. And you just made a clicking sound with your mouth.
There's a Starliner leaving from Coronet Spaceport. We're gonna be on it. We bribe our way through the checkpoint and we're free.
That guy, they have like space e-brakes.
Wait, as far as the timeline, when does this take place?
This is before A New Hope, before the original trilogy. So he hasn't met Luke or Leia or anybody yet.
That looks like so much fun.
I know. Ron Howard directed this, by the way.
Is that?
That's a space dog.
A space dog?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again with these useless space troopers.
Stormtroopers.
We have this. Refined hyperfuel. It's worth at least 800 credits, maybe more.
You could be detained just for having that.
Let us through. It's all yours.
Oh, she's definitely gonna take that with that lipstick.
It's kind of a sketchy plan, just like hoping the person they get at the terminal can be bribed.
Not so fast, Kira.
Open the door!
Security.
Oh, she's dirty.
Run!
Why did they let him through?
Well, she was going through too, but those other guys like grabbed her.
Oh, it made it seem like it was like planned. It wasn't?
I don't think so.
This is where I sign up to be a pilot, right? I'm gonna be a pilot. Best in the galaxy.
What's your name, son?
Han.
What? Who are your people?
I don't have people. I'm alone.
Solo.
So he went to their version of like basic training?
I guess, but in order to become a pilot, I guess he's not doing too hot with that right now.
Obviously. Oh, it's Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
Stick to soldiering, kid. You don't want any part of this.
Well, now I want to be a part of it even more.
I got kicked out of the Imperial Academy for having a mind of my own.
Well, if you're not interested in me, I think the lieutenant might be very interested in you.
Lieutenant, we have apprehended a deserter. Take him.
That's wait.
That worked out really well.
That guy's not even an officer, all right? He was lying.
Haven't fed him in 3 days. Should be fun.
Hey, big fella.
But did Chewbacca really eat those other soldiers?
I'm sure he did. Yeah.
Hey, I have some very good friends waiting for me at that airfield. They're leaving right now. That's our one way off this mud ball.
Hey, look who's back! Unbelievable!
Get a ship. Go back and find her.
Personally, I refuse to be tied down by anyone, though many have tried.
Everybody needs somebody. Even a broken down old crook like this one.
You ruined it. Anytime I see Chewie now, I think of that god-awful Christmas Star Wars special.
Go Axiom. Enough to power a fleet. Here they come. All right.
Just nicked one of my shoulders, it's nothing.
He's not okay.
It's no good to die alone, kid. Val was right.
I'm gonna have to finish the job from right here.
What?
It's been a ride, babe.
Oh no, Sandy.
Bye, fans.
Oh no.
Lost 2 people and they didn't even get it.
Now we owe them 100 keys of refined coaxium. When they find out we don't got it, they're gonna kill us.
Oh, what is this? Is this for real?
Chewie, would you please?
Oh, she's hot.
How did you get out?
I didn't.
It's looking on a very big deal.
But I told you not to talk to
Beckett.
anyone. What are you?
You two work together.
Tobias! Especially a sewer as putrid as Corellia. The stench.
Oh, he like owns her or whatever?
This nest has been a constant irritation forever. You know who I answer to, and you know what he'll expect of me.
As soon as the raw coaxium is removed from the vault, it starts to destabilize, so... Unless you could find somewhere to get it processed fast.
You'd need a incredibly fast ship and a brilliant pilot.
We've already got the pilot.
How was I supposed to know she was an Imperial spy? I thought she loved me.
Lando Calrissian from episode 5. He betrayed them in Cloud City.
Oh, yeah. But he helped him out at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll raise you however much this is.
My ship. Against your ship.
What the hell? Sure, it staves.
But not good enough. Full sabak.
We need a ship.
Why didn't you just say so?
You've been Eurowashed. Don't just blindly follow the program.
She's definitely going.
Oh, why? Because you're my organic overlord?
I actually would have a memory wiped. But she's got the best damn navigational database in the galaxy.
Looks like you had a little work done.
I want to get a Lego one of those.
They'll bring the prize to us.
Did you ever see Flubber?
Yes.
Her head kind of looks like Weebo.
Yeah.
You want to make that move. You made that move, okay. Somehow I never get bored with winning. No, you can't wipe them off. They're holograms.
It's a lot of capes.
Maybe too many capes.
And that young male's heart fluctuations tell me he's in love with you. That Lando has feelings for me, which makes working together difficult because I do not feel the same way about him.
No.
Sometimes I think, maybe. But no.
Ew, does he have like toilet water coming out of his mouth?
Looks like it.
Wait there, tool. Try not to bother anyone.
His name's Mark.
Do you mind holding this for me?
Nice.
Whoa.
I created a distraction!
Chewie, come on, let's go!
The internal temperature reaches below 35 standard, then the coaxium will destabilize and explode.
You guys are not gonna believe what I'm seeing up here.
Is it a mass breakout?
I'm so glad we took this job!
L3!
Oh no.
It's all right.
Oh no.
It's okay. You'll be fine. We're gonna have to drop the shipment.
If we don't deliver, Dryden will kill us.
Just have to find a faster route.
There isn't one. You can't make the Kessel run in less than 20 parsecs.
Watch me.
She's part of the ship now. L3's constructing a model of the Maelstrom.
Hang on!
That's the mall.
But if we put one drop in the fusion reactor, it might just
Give us the kick we need.
Now! Punch it!
What is coaxium?
It's like their fuel source.
Just did the Kessel run in 12 parsecs. Because you're with Dryden?
I'm not with him, but I owe him. Everyone serves somebody, Han. Even Dryden Voss.
Look at this guy's getup, though.
About 30 hired guns. All I gotta do is give them the signal, you're surrounded.
All they know how to do is kill.
Am I supposed to know her?
Each of our worlds has been brutalized by the syndicates.
So she's basically saying the people that they're working for is
Or
trash.
Yeah.
A lot of ways it could go south, and only one where it doesn't.
That's why I need my partner.
My men, they all said there's no way they pull this off. Kira's not ready, that's what they said, but I have faith in you, eh?
Han and Chewbacca behaved admirably. They'll make reliable smugglers, should we ever have the need.
Bring me one.
I don't think that's a good idea, Dryden.
I never asked for anything twice, Han. And how'd you do it? Looks exactly like the real thing.
Oh no.
Kira, it turns out, has a weak spot for you, and we'll deal with that later.
Oh!
I am sorry.
Oh
kid.
no.
Never trust anyone.
You weren't paying attention. I told you don't trust anybody.
Drop your weapons!
I was paying attention. You told Chewie people are predictable. You're no exception.
It's empty! The case is empty!
I hope you didn't send all your fancy enforcers, because that would leave you a little short-handed around here.
If that case is empty, then the real coaxium
Leaves here with one of us.
Backhand, what are you doing?
Put it in the case. Big stuff, you're coming with me.
Why don't we join forces and go get Becca together?
That is a great idea. Let's do it. You go first.
I'm sorry.
Han, she's done things that you could never understand, but I do.
I'm yours. I regret to inform you that Dryden Voss is dead.
One man couldn't have done this alone.
I wasn't there.
Well, yeah. Probably don't like the way he was killed.
Well, he's not dead.
Well, isn't this, but the timeline, isn't this before?
It's after. It's before the original trilogy, but it's after the prequels.
I'm on my way.
So it's after he would have been killed.
You and I will be working much more closely from now on.
You know what your problem is? You think everybody's like you?
I hope you're still paying attention because now I'm going to tell you the most important. That's a smart move, kid. For once, I would have killed you.
You need warriors and leaders like you. Maybe someday you'll feel different.
I'm gonna clean you out again. You really have a bad for the Falcon, don't you?
It's mutual, trust me. She belongs with me. You got everything you need there, pal?
If you'd only had this little green Psylocke, you would have beaten this.
So that's how he got the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. Just finished watching Solo, a Star Wars story. I've seen this one probably 3 or 4 times now. I think two or three of those times was doing videos for YouTube. Like I said at the beginning, this one was kind of coming out along with the episodes. So it was like episode 7, Rogue One, episode 8, Solo, a Star Wars story. And the fandom kind of had a shift in their feelings around that time. So there were no other kind of one-off Star Wars movies. They were going to do like a Kenobi one, but now they're doing luckily they're still doing a series on Disney Plus. There were a couple other Star Wars like independent movies they were going to do, but they stopped after this one because this one didn't perform all that well. So that being said, what did you think about it?
At first, the actor that was playing Han, I was a little, I don't know, just because I was so used to Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
I didn't like it as much as I did the other films, but it was still very enjoyable. And they threw Woody Harrelson in there. He was just kind of around for me. I know at the beginning, like that was an important part of the story, but towards the end, I just felt like he was just kind of in the way. I liked seeing the kind of the story of the Millennium Falcon, how Han Solo obtained it pretty much. That was very interesting to me. I liked that a lot. Kira's character, I like her, but I don't know what to think about her. You know, it seems like she's on, you know, the good guy side, but there's a part of her where I'm just kind of like, ooh, is she? And I don't know if she's gonna appear in some of the other movies, but I did enjoy her performance in this movie.
I didn't see much of a reaction from you when Darth Maul came on screen. I thought you were going to be more hyped about that.
I had a hard time placing like the timeline of this movie with regards to that. So when I saw him, I was like, oh, this was before he died. But then you informed me that I guess he is just alive and didn't die after all. But I loved him. I loved him a lot. I actually wish that he had continued on with more of the movies, but I guess maybe now he is going to.
I was waiting for you to see him come back in this to tell you that in the Clone Wars he plays a bigger role. I don't know if they.
Yay!
Yeah, I don't know if they explain how he survives in Clone Wars. I guess they must at some point. So there's some stuff with him and Ahsoka and all that. So I don't know the details. I just know that Darth Maul is in the Clone Wars a good bit.
I felt like this movie was a little more light compared to the other movies, which I kind of enjoyed. But you said that Kylo Ren is in the next movie that we're going to see.
Yeah, 7, 8, and 9.
Yes, which I am really excited about. I know a couple people have mentioned him, so I am very excited to see the next couple of movies.
My feelings towards this one is that it's a very okay movie. It doesn't blow my socks off, but it's not bad by any means. At least I wouldn't consider it to be a bad movie. It's kind of a fun little heist movie, and there's kind of there's this betrayal and whatnot going back and forth. So I really liked it. If I were to rate this, I feel like I'd probably give this about a 6, 6.5. Not bad, you know, but not amazing. What would you rate this?
I got to see Chewbacca and Han Solo kind of like where they started out at, how they became this like twosome. With the Millennium Falcon, I saw kind of where that came from, how he obtained that. You know, Lando was in there. For me, I liked that part of it, that I kind of got to see the missing pieces as far as where everybody started out. I agree, it wasn't anything like, oh my god, it's the best movie ever. Really, each movie that I watch, I feel like it's always enjoyable. I think that it's a good time. So I would say probably a 7.5.
Okay. Next time we're going to start with episode 7. We're going to knock out these prequel movies, so hopefully you'll stick around with us to watch that. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like, helps my channel out a lot. Comment down below letting us know what you think of our opinions, what you think of Solo, a Star Wars story. Consider joining me on Patreon. It's a great way to get early access to select videos like this. Also helps me out as an independent content creator. Consider subscribing if you want to see more fun content like this. You'll be notified every time I upload something. As always, we appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care.